Empower your leadership with DEI surveys. Don't allow it to be just a taboo topic that's only talked about once. From leaders to managers, create a plan on how you're going to use your DEI surveys and its results within corporate strategy. A DEI survey without follow-on action is useless. Understand DEI surveys don't end once the employee fills out the survey. Ensure that it's an iterative process. Ensure that employees are heard, the results that come of the survey are shared internally and externally, and create dashboards so that for each comment, for each marking of comfort or discomfort within the company, there is a clear example and label for how you can progress towards a space of equity and inclusion. Like every great book, a DEI survey requires a solid outline, sharing who's going to be involved in this situation. The results that are going to be shared will result in a much more comprehensive and open result. The worst thing that could happen when creating a DEI survey is for employees to feel like this is a one-off situation. The data is only going to be collected once and analyzed in one specific instance. Ensure that this is an iterative process. Allow your DEI surveys to paint a picture towards the opportunities and environments you want to create within your organization. Ways to ensure that DEI surveys aren't one-off events is to tie rewards and benefits towards the completion of the survey. During corporate retreats and meetings, ensure that the results of the DEI survey are key mentioned points within the conversation. When you're thinking about promotions and hiring internally, ensure that the results of the DEI survey represents the demographics and the community that you're trying to hire and build within your organization. Creating an open and transparent dashboard is key in ensuring that every member of the organization knows where the results are going. At Mindstand, we're creating an AI dashboard that allows culture to be a simple and easy metric to track. When you're creating a long-term plan and using DEI surveys to measure it, ensure that CEO board positions, future goals and policies all represent the data. If we want to hire and bring on a diverse talent, we need to ensure that other employees represent our company as what we're looking for. In order to create the change, you have to be the change. And a long-term plan partnered with DEI surveys can ensure that it's measured and well accounted for. Ensure that DEI surveys aren't just one-off events. To do so, every senior executive should have an understanding of what DEI means in their company. The results of the DEI survey should be shared company-wide, shared in the context of senior members so they know how to better work with supervisors and employees. Share with employees to show here's where we are currently and here's how leadership is going to ensure that your thoughts, your comments, and your perspectives are well accounted for. When companies fail to act on their DEI surveys, they're creating a culture where you can say what you think, but nothing's going to be heard. Be heard, use your DEI surveys to your benefit.